Third stanza, through primrose tufts in that sweet bower, the periwinkle trailed its reeds, and 'tis my faith that every flower enjoys the air it breathes. Okay, in the third stanza, you need to understand the meaning of the word primrose. Primrose is a wild plant with yellow flowers. It's generally found in the forests, or it is not grown at homes. Okay, it's a wild plant with yellow flowers. Tufts means bunches. Okay, bower means a pleasant shady place under trees. Periwinkle is a trailing plant with large blue flowers. Flowers will be in blue, blue flowers in blue colors, and அப்படியே படர்ந்து இருக்கும், நிலத்துல படர்ந்து இருக்கும். It is trailing plant. Oh, and wreath is an arrangement of flowers in the shape of a circle. You can also see that in the form of pictures here. So this is primrose. Generally it will be in yellow color. So I got these many colors, but generally it will be in yellow color. And the next one is bower. Bowers means you can see the shade, a pleasant shady place under trees. No, this is the shade. And periwinkle, the next one, is periwinkle. Periwinkle, trailing plant. நிலத்துல அப்படியே படர்ந்து இருக்கக்கூடிய blue flowers. It will be generally in blue flowers, blue color. And wreath, what's the next one? Wreath is an arrangement of flowers in the shape of a circle. Okay, so through primrose tufts in that sweet bower, in the shady, in the tree, there are primroses in tufts. Tufts means bunches. அப்படியே கொத்து கொத்தா பூக்கள் வந்து பூத்து இருக்கிறது செடியில. Not only that, the periwinkle trailed its reeds. On the land, the trailing plant periwinkle has formed beautiful wreath-like formation, like this wreath on the surface of the land, because it is a trailing plant. So beautiful bunches of flowers on the trees and even on the lands. Periwinkle forms on the land. It is, the formation looks like reeds, and here it is bunches where in the trees. And it is my faith that every flower enjoys the air it breathes, whether in the tree or on the land. These flowers are enjoying the air from the nature, and it enjoys the air it breathes. That means the trees and flowers are enjoying the nature's air. இயற்கையாக கொடுக்கப்படுகிற அந்த சுவாசத்தை, அந்த காற்றை அது என்ஜாய் பண்ணுகிறது என்று poet சொல்லுகிறார். அப்போ flowers are enjoying, trees are enjoying, okay, the nature. Okay, let's move on to the fourth stanza. Fourth stanza goes like this. Now, leaving the trees and flowers, is moving to the birds. The birds around me hopped and played. Their thoughts I cannot measure, but the least motion which they made, it seemed a thrill of pleasure. And here also the rhyming scheme is like this: A B, played, made, measure, and pleasure. Okay, so what he is talking about now is talking about the birds. The poet is reclining, is in a reclining posture. The birds, he's looking at the birds now. The birds around him hopped, jumped, and played. And he could not measure, or he could not read the thoughts of those birds. But he can understand one thing. What is that? But the least motion which they made, even the small motion, even the small movement that the bird is making, seemed a thrill of pleasure. Even the birds are enjoying the nature and its air, and everything in the nature is being enjoyed by the birds. In the previous stanza, he's talking about the trees enjoying, flowers are enjoying the nature, flowers are enjoying the air it breathes. And now in this fourth stanza, the poet is telling the birds are enjoying the nature. Let's see how it hops. This is the animation of a bird which hops from a branch to another branch. It's beautiful, right? So that's hopping of a bird. Okay, so here is a small explanation. The poet describes the joy of birds. They sang, hopped, and played around the poet. Though the poet doesn't understand the language and way of the birds, he recognizes their movements or out of sheer pleasure and joy. He can understand one thing, that the birds are enjoying in joy and expressing their happiness. They are, in the sheer pleasure. Hope you understand the fourth stanza. Let's move on to the fifth stanza. Fifth stanza goes like this. The budding twigs spread out the fan to catch the breezy air, and I must think do all I can that there was pleasure there. Now, after flowers, he moves on to the birds. Now, the budding twigs, the branches are spread out from the trees, and what for? To catch the breezy air. Even the branches of the trees are also enjoying by catching the breezy air. And I must think, that means the poet must think, do all I can that there was pleasure there. And the poet can understand even the branches of the trees are also enjoying the nature. So, not only the flowers, not only the birds, even the branches of the trees are enjoying the nature. Okay, so here is the rhyming scheme: fan and can, air and there. So again, A B rhyming scheme. So what is that twigs? Let's see, what is that twigs? Is the okay, they budding twigs spread out their fan. Okay, let's move on to the next stanza. That is the sixth stanza. The sixth stanza goes like this. If this belief from heaven be sent, if such be nature's holy plan, have I not reason to lament what man has made of man? See, if things are created by God, if it is the nature's holy plan, what is that? That trees, birds, flowers, and all the human beings must enjoy the nature. That is the holy plan of God. That is the holy plan of nature. And that is the belief from heaven, that nature should be enjoyed by human beings. When that is the case, and flowers are doing that, and trees are doing that, even the branches of the trees are doing that, what man is doing? Man is making something cruel to other human beings. Man has made so many destructions to the nature by spoiling, by cutting the trees, by exploiting the natural resources from the land, and he is not enjoying the nature. He does not have harmony with the nature. He is behaving as a cruel animal when trees, flowers, and branches are enjoying the nature. Man is disconnected from the nature. That is why he says, have I not reason to lament? That is why he tells that he has reason to lament. What is the meaning of lament? Lament means polembaradu, to express sorrow or unhappiness about something. So this nature of man only makes our poet lament. When nature is being given by God to be connected with human beings, but man is behaving totally different. He is behaving so cruel when trees, branches, flowers are enjoying the nature, birds are enjoying the nature. Man does not do that. Man is disconnected from the nature, and that is the reason that the poet laments why man is behaving like this. And that is the aphorism. ஏன் மனுஷன் இப்படி இருக்கான்? ஏன் மனுஷன் இப்படி இருக்கான்? And one more thing, see here you can see the pictures. எவ்வளோ பெரிய பெரிய மரங்கள் இருக்கக்கூடிய மரங்கள் எல்லாம் வெட்டப்பட்டிருக்கு. மரங்கள் எல்லாம் எப்படி கொடூரமா வெட்டப்படுகிறது என்று பாருங்கள். Hmm? These are the concluding lines of the poem. Nature is full of beauties and sweetness and calmness, but men do not enjoy the beauty but destroy nature. Men also fight against one another and all become unhappy. So, what a beautiful poem about nature from the nature's poet, William Wordsworth. what care and concern that he has towards nature. That's a wonderful poem. You can pass it anytime, and you can understand this poem very much. And this is the aphorism, what man has made of man, and also it is alliteration because this letter M, here letter M, and the other letter M. All these three are repeated. The sound consonant M has been repeated, and it is also an alliteration, aphorism because of the general truth, and it is alliteration because of the repetition of the consonant sound. I also given you the alliteration here, this line, and I've also given you a small paragraph to understand this poem better. I hope you all enjoyed this poem. You all understand this poem. May God bless you. Thank you.